Discussing cell organelles in a class 9 biology first chapter. Today let us complete the topic cell organelle by another important cell organelle called centriole. What children? Centriole. So this is also an important cell organelle, as we earlier discussed that it is found in animal cells. It is absent in plant cells. It is absent in plant cells. Now let us try to understand what is this importance of the centrioles. Centrioles first observed or discovered by Boveri in 1888. Now we already know that one important, what I would say, function of a cell. In a cell theory we discussed, cell have the ability to replicate, means one become two, two become four. So what is happening here? Dividing. Cell divides. Centrioles play an important role in cell division. Near the nucleus we can find two cup-shaped structures, and here is specialized what I would say, dense cytoplasm exists. Together it form as centrosome. Centrosome. And these two, what I would say, one standing and one fell cup-like structures are called centrioles. Centrioles. Centrosome means this entire structure, and each one is called centrioles. And here during cell division, means when a one cell divide into two new cells, these centrioles move at the different or opposite pole of a cell. So what they do, in the nucleus you can find genetic material. So when these two centrioles reach at the two different poles, they produce spindle fiber children. Means to divide two, to prepare new two bodies, it required a genetic material. So the genetic material either doubles or half of the genetic material in the form of chromosomes are pulled by these centrioles, which are producing by what children? Spindle. It is very important. Spindles are thread-like structures that pull the genetic material at the two sides. Later, this cell creating constrictions here and divide into two new cells. Okay children, centrosomes are nothing but centrioles helps in what? Cell division. And what about plant cell? What about plant cell? So plant cells do not possess any centrioles. Then how do they divide? Are they divide or not? These questions we can get. Yes, plant cells also divide, but plant cells, when they are dividing, so when you draw a plant cell, you have to compulsory draw the cell wall. So it doesn't have centriole, but when it starts division, it produces some important structures called polar caps. What children? Polar caps. So simply we can justify that the animal cells have centrioles for cell division because they produce spindle, but whereas in the plant cells the polar caps generate immediately when it is going to start the division. What in what cell? Plant cell. So you should remember, centrioles take part cell division in animal cells, polar caps take part in cell division. What you are saying? Centriole, another important point. The centrioles, they form basal bodies. For example, if you have seen in the 8th class in the what we have to say chlamydomonas. In the chlamydomonas we might have drawn like this. These are flagella. Then what about this? It's called basal bodies. So generally centrioles are microtubules, means thread-like structures. These also thread-like structures. You cannot, if you see under electron microscope, you can find these thread-like structures like this. They produce spindle fibers. So here also basal bodies which are producing the microbes or unicellular organisms because of what? Centrioles. Another important point, in a sperm cell, you know the sperm cell. So the tail of the sperm cell is produced from the centriole when it is dividing. So like that, centriole play an important role not only in cell division but also helps in formation of basal bodies. If you take the another important structure that we can say euglena. In euglena also we can find basal bodies like this. This is a basal body. So these also produced from the centrioles. So centrioles are important cell organelles in a plant cell. It helps in cell division and formation of different important parts of a cell. Okay children, thank you so much.